All right, welcome to episode 105 of Those Millennials podcast. Today I'm your humble, gracious, and highly favored host, Kay the Classic. I'm here with my nearest and dearest, my boys and friends in real life. Jesse's here. What's up, Jess? Welcome back.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Rail's here. What's going on, Rail? How you doing? How you feeling?
Gucci man.
And we're back. Thank you guys for all all the listeners. We've been going. We took a 2 weeks of hiatus. But we're back, and we want to get straight to it because time is limited today. We're working on the weekend, so we're recording this as of right now on a Sunday afternoon. So anything that happens in the NBA or anything that happens crazy that we didn't touch, just remember we record this on a Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you guys will listen to this on Monday. All right. Well, Jesse's not here now, but all right. So I got a very, 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 very important question for you guys.
Shoot.
How much would they have to pay you for you to take these male birth control pills?
You ain't gotta pay me much. Look, let me just be real right here. Let me be real, because niggas is really trying to act like they won't take this shit. I ain't gonna be the first wave. I ain't gonna be the second wave. I ain't gonna be the third wave. Well, I'm too old. I'm too old for it. I'm at the age where I need to start having, not need, but I should start having kids. But I ain't gonna be I'll be like the fifth wave. But that ain't even like
you. See, this is my problem. This is my problem with niggas like Jesse.
Niggas will do it. Like, I'm tired of niggas acting like they won't do it. Niggas will do it. The problem is when they will do it. These niggas will take it 20 minutes before they about to go back. Niggas gonna or niggas gonna say they did it and they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
My problem is this. Niggas feel a way about having a shot that will save their life from a fucking deadly virus that's taking hundreds of thousands on the fucking planet, but niggas will jump at the opportunity to not have kids. To fuck freely, to be for the streets.
To fuck freely.
Fuck freely.
They do want to have
kids. That actually kind of makes sense to me.
That's fucking stupid. This is the problem with niggas, man.
Actually, the way you put it, you're right. Because I mean, that fucking, what is that? The vaccine came from the government, and I don't particularly trust the government. You know.
Okay. All right.
Where you think that pill?
You trust them when they give you? You trust them when they gave you your stimmy?
Nah, fuck that stimmy. That shit went right back to him.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. All right. So they've been testing this out on mice, right?
That's so I know everybody.
They tested out on male mice for 4 weeks. And the male mice weren't able to produce. It was 99% effective.
Right. So I already
let me keep giving the stats. It was 99% effective. So after you stop taking the pills, this would then, like, we're joking and stuff. Realistically, this would be my only issue with it. After you stop taking it, it takes another 4 to 6 probably so you can get your boys back working properly. That's a long ass time.
Oh,
you don't think that's a long ass time?
Nigga, what do you got to do for 4 to 6 months to fuck freely? Like, come on, man. Like, no. All right, look. I know what you're thinking, but it's not like, all right, I stopped taking it, let me start having kids.
Yeah.
That's nigga, you gotta take time for that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it ain't gonna work that quickly. But my issue really is the last time we saw rats tested on something, we got I Am Legend. So
Michael B. Jordan.
Now we got I Am Legend 2 coming. Is it gonna be based off of this?
Right.
Now,
that's funny.
All I can do is joke about this. Like, if you gonna take it, you gonna take it. It's funny because niggas. Here's the thing about
women been clamoring, and women y'all been acting wild on the internet, backing mad wild.
The first thing I saw was your turn. You act like a nigga won't run to the goddamn line. Like, what the fuck you mean your turn? Like, nigga, like, I don't think, like,
oh man,
like, the only niggas don't want to be cut into, but if they can tie their tubes some other way, them niggas would do it. Like, you acting like this is something that really, like, I know dudes are dudes are afraid to be able to like not have children. That is like always a fear. But there's a lot of shit niggas do that is like that could stop you from having children. So you don't give a fuck really about that. It's
Yeah,
the idea of it. So
I saw all the jokes women talk about. We've been using IUDs and birth control forever. We've been having what's the thing with we should have a woman on this pod for this. This sounds really bad. What the little ring thing that they put inside of them to make them prevent kids? Well, I don't know what it's called. Women don't hate me. I'm just aware of that part. All I know is this.
Kev, how much women you put on birth control, bro?
Nah, not me. I will say this: talk about red flags, and this is when I was for the street. So please take what I'm about to say with this happened in the past, in the very, very past, in past Kevin life. I remember having no protection sex with a woman, and she literally had Plan Bs in her drawer. Like that should have been a red flag for me, right? This was the first time we had sex too.
I mean, if she already knows she about to get green pied, then I mean, better safe than sorry. Like my thing is just the issue when Charlie be having all the rubs in their drawer. It'd be like
that's the same thing though.
How's that an issue?
They're both the same thing, yeah. That's no Plan B's is worse. What is wrong with you?
Worse. Yeah.
Nah, because that's for her. Like rubs, like that should be our. That's our shit, Like
no. No, man.
We should have that because I mean it ain't no one size fits all kind of condom. So
oh my god, here we go.
No, I'm just saying it isn't.
So you saying you have more of an issue if she has different sizes up in there?
Yeah, it's like why you got you got two different kinds of lifestyle. You got the XL, you got mags, what I'm saying.
I get you.
The only issue is I had the woman that were allergic to latex, and they only I had to use the what's the other one called?
The bear skin.
Yeah. That was not fun.
Oh, no.
All right, do y'all got anything else to say to hit on about this? But so we're agreeing. Jesse said he'll take it. Rel, you didn't answer. Would you be willing to take male birth control?
Correct me. Correct me. I said I'd take it on the fifth wave. Number one. Number two, if I was in my 20s, yes, I would take it.
Yeah, if I was younger, I would take it. Now I don't really give a shit. So it's like
I've been testing these waters since '98, baby.
Yeah, it's like,
not gonna change that game.
Since '98. Old nigga pod. All right. So yesterday was Air Max Day, March 26th, and I just thought it was funny. I saw a funny meme from I think his name is Brandon Dunn from Complex, where basically because Air Max Day hasn't been that long, like it's only been here since 2014. If you like really think about it, like the first time
longer than I thought. I thought it was like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, like 2014 was the first time Air Max Day was like announced, and the way Nike did it was kind of weird. But now they have this annual, like it's just they pump Air Maxes. They used to do exclusive ones, one with collaborations. This year was kind of lackluster or whatever. But my point,
the last few Air Max drops, and I love the Air Maxes, have been weird.
Yeah. I mean, but before the pandemic, they used to have like they had the they had some really cool ones, some collaboration. They had the contests where it expanded all the way up until Air Max Day, like for the winners. Like Nike's done some really cool things as far as Air Max Day and how that go. My only issue is that like somebody had to say it for me to like really think about it. It's like we really and I'm guilty because I did it yesterday. Like we really just be giving Nike free promo every fucking year on this day. Just posting there, happy Air Max Day.
I have a question. Did the Air Max replace Air Forces? It feels like Air Max made a jump, made a leap, and Air Forces went down. Now, Air Max, I used to love Air Forces, but
I think Air Forces came back.
Air is actually better than Air Max. I mean, Air Forces. I think Air Maxes are better than Air Forces.
Well, I think as far as forces go, you could kind of wear them out with
they're also not comfortable.
Oh, forces?
Yeah. Forces are not
comfortable. I mean for the most part. I mean, we're in a weird time, man. People wearing mid-top forces, and back when I as far as when I loved sneakers, that was like one of the biggest no-nos. You only wear high and low Air Forces.
Nah, it was always for me, it was mid and high. I
No,
didn't
no,
fuck
no.
with the lows. I didn't fuck with the lows.
The
I
lows,
don't fuck
the
with
lows of the well, you say you didn't fuck with the lows, but the lows have
Yeah,
always been cool. The highs have always been cool for the most part. It was the mids, just like kind of mid Jordans, people didn't really mess with. But now we're in a time where people mid Jordans are selling out. Like it's crazy. Mid Jordan ones are selling out. We're in
lows.
we're in crazy
Those
sneaker
are
times.
ridiculously selling.
But
Anyway,
yeah, since we're on the topic with sneakers, I just wanted to kind of talk about. I want to say, editor, please add an applause at this time. Congratulations to Nike, Vanessa Bryant and the Bryant estate for finally coming to terms with Nike. So there will be Nike product back being sold with Nike. They are
And don't give no congrats to Nike for that. Fuck Nike for that.
no,
Fuck Nike. Yeah.
No, no,
Fuck
no, no,
Nike.
no.
See,
No.
here's where we all made the mistake. We all made the mistake. And it's funny because when we get so emotional about something, we don't think about it. Vanessa was playing the game the whole time.
She was playing the game. She's getting the bag.
We watch sports. We watch athletes try to contract negotiate. We saw Kyler Murray delete everything off of his damn Instagram, and everybody got scared.
I hear you, Jesse. My only thing is, not for this. Not in this situation. Nike. Even though Vanessa was playing hardball, from what I've read, I just feel like Nike should have just been more. I don't know, more just here's the bag.
I don't think. See, that's the question. I don't think so. I've been reading up on this. The bag wasn't the issue. It was Nike potentially doing stuff. It's again. This is from what I've heard and read. This is rumors. Not that as well, but like Vanessa wanted to do stuff and incorporate Gigi also, and Nike wanted to just kind of focus on Kobe, and Vanessa and the Bryant estate kind of wanted to make it like it's all of this, like the Mamba estate, like they wanted to include
family things.
They wanted it all included. So like the first proceeds of the first Mamba sneaker, 100% of the proceeds are gonna go to the Mamba Academy. So that's freaking dope as hell. I heard it was kind of that stuff. And then so this is my only I don't even consider it an issue. They haven't called it a lifetime plan similar to like LeBron's. They've only been saying long term. So I guess that means they still haven't signed on they haven't got a lifetime one. But maybe that's just Vanessa, doing. But I think maybe that's just Vanessa doing what because we heard rumors when Kobe and the Bryant estate left that Kobe was on his way thinking about creating his own shit. Like he was on his way creating his own brand, like his own just Mamba stuff. So we're gonna see how that goes for long term and see where it goes from there. I just want to say a big L to Adidas because Adidas was ramping up. So I think this is potentially what happened. So I think Vanessa went to Adidas talking about, hey, I'm not with Nike. Then Adidas pitched their best shot and they just drove the price up for what Nike potentially gave.
I mean, ultimately because Adidas, nobody gives a fuck about an Adidas Kobe brand at this point.
Do we even like? Here's the thing about it all, because first and foremost,
some people care. Hey, the Asian community care about a lot of the.
I know it's a big deal as far as NBA basketball, Kobe. I mean, as far as the royalties, he's earned every bit of this and some because of what he did to Nike and the integration of being that first basketball player to go with that low model, which now has become a cash cow. So
20. It was projected 20% of NBA players wear Kobe Bryant's on the court.
So there is no bag that you can give for the model that he did for Nike, for the favor he did for Nike.
So yeah. I'm gonna address one thing Rel said. You can't I wouldn't even say you can't as a business. You can as a business. But the reason why I brought up, like, we watch athletes and we see how they go through contract negotiations. We see how these teams treat their players that have been there forever. And they get screwed at a certain point in time. Some people understand why they're screwed. They're older, all this. You should throw the bag at them. Or it's like lifetime served. You should throw that bag at them. There's very few teams that do that. So when it comes to Nike, not just being like, well, we're sitting there saying, yeah, you should throw the bag at them. But rest in peace, Kobe. If Kobe didn't pass away and Kobe starts his own brand, we're not sitting there saying Nike should throw the bag at him. Right
We're
now, we're
supporting
saying
Kobe.
that
We're
given
supporting
the
Kobe. Do your thing, Kobe. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's
a very good
when I
point.
say all that, it's of course Nike was shrewd about it because all right, go see. And when Vanessa, everything was a business tactic. Once Vanessa dropped that the Mamba, the clothing line or Mamba Sita clothing line, Nike, she said, "I'm gonna show you, Nike, that we can make money." And I had players when it dropped across the league in the NBA wearing it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Proudly wearing it. Proudly
then
wearing
what
it.
happened? Then that's where it's like she walks into Nike and says, "I have the power now." So the reason why I'm like, Adidas may have tried to do a contract with her, but I think in her mind, it's like whoever's advising her and she understanding herself was saying like, look, give, like Kev said, have Adidas push up the price. But I think it was always a plan to go back to Nike. I think 100%. It was always like, but it was always like, it was like we had to show Nike first and control for, and I think in that sense, when it comes to all those things, I don't know if Adidas really had a chance. Also, Adidas, they had the first 3 Kobe shoes, but Nike has the shoes that are actually still worn on the court. So I think that's a very important thing where it's like 28% of the league still wears Kobe's.
Yeah.
Nike has that, where it's like, I don't think you just have this infusion of the older Kobe's come into the league. There's a reason why these players still wear it and low tops. Even though I don't feel like Anthony Davis should be wearing low tops, I feel like
we can get to that on our next topic.
I feel like Anthony Davis should be wearing Timbos.
Nice. Wow.
Nah, Anthony Davis, he needs the Kobe what's those, the 10s, the boxing shoes.
Oh my god. All right, here we go. Speaking of the NBA and players that play in the NBA, recently New York City has lifted the mandate for private sectors for mask mandate, and so Kyrie Irving is now allowed to play home games.
That's bullshit.
In the nick of time, to be honest with you, because the Nets, so as we're recording right now, I think the Nets have 8 games left. They're 7 out of their last out of the last 10 games. They've won 7 and lost 3. They got a big game again tonight against the Hornets, because the Hornets are right under them. Drell, you obviously feel differently. So what makes you think this is bullshit?
I'm just tired of this. Everybody acting like this nigga's some fucking martyr. He's not no fucking martyr. Like Kyrie, stand on your laurels and just stand what you believe in. Like at the end of the fucking day, people died behind. You
sound like shit. Wilbon. Let's go, Wilbon. Get your shit off.
People died behind this shit at the end of the fucking day. Like, I'm not saying you got to get vaccinated or don't vaccinate it. But here's the thing, though. Like, you tell me you do your own research. This is what I fucking can't stand when people say, "Where's your own research? Who are you talking to? Where? Who?
Facebook groups."
Kyrie Irving, fuck Kyrie Irving, and I hope
research is what you choose to believe. That's what.
Yeah, I can do research down at YouTube, but like somebody said something to me. They were like, you know. When you watch a documentary, understand that anybody can make you believe something from the perspective that they shoot it at. 100%. And at the end of the day, the only facts that here is that there was a pandemic and people died, and like yeah, it's cool to be this whole be your own person and think the outside theory and whole thing. But Kyrie's a dick. I mean, I'm sorry, like he did the way he acts, he's dickish to me, and I don't give a fuck about it. I don't know the nigga personally, but it's even like the way he carries himself towards his team. He has this whole holier than thou shit where I don't even know why people want to play with him. So honestly, I hate the fact that he gets this whole light, like he gets his way. He gets his way. And then who's to say he might not take a sabbatical? Who's to say he might not take a sabbatical again? Because remember he was feeling some type of way last time.
So in the same interview where he was talking to the media about how excited it is for him to finally be able to play home games, they did mention his because Kyrie is going to be a free agent this offseason. And for the most part, all season, people were talking about, like, well, what do you do with Kyrie? Like, the Nets can't pay him. Everything was going on. he basically said in the interview, like, I can't, I'm sure we'll have conversations. Just real steaming. But he's like, I can't. He's like, I can't leave seven.
No, because now he wants to come out and say this stupid shit now, right when the contract negotiation, because that 5-year $214 is coming out. That's the whole thing. Kyrie not gonna miss on that 5 for $214. Fuck you, Kyrie.
I'm not.
Quit
Tell you
both
what,
sides.
if I'm the Nets, he's not getting that.
No,
nigga, there's no way. There's no way.
He's gonna ask for it and he's gonna get it. He's gonna
ask for whatever the fuck you want.
Who else they gonna give it to? Who else they gonna give it to?
Who else is gonna?
Here's my thing about it. Like, yes, but. Not that he doesn't want to stay with the Nets, because the Nets literally let him do whatever he wants. So my thing is, on the pessimistic side, I would say, even though I'm like, of course it's the Nets, why are we supposed to believe what Kyrie says? Like when it comes
Low-key, Brian Windhorst says that every time. He was like, if Kyrie tells you one thing and you believe it for 3 days, like that shit could expire. It's literally one of those things. Like that shit could expire on you so fast.
They'll show Kyrie of a clip of some shit he said, and he'll tell you he didn't say it.
Niggas, hey Kyrie, you told a whole bunch of kids, if you guys have me, I would like to sign back here in Boston. Like, you said those words.
I'm a Russillo on that, where you're at a fucking... What are you supposed to do? You're at a pander event. You know what I'm saying?
Not bring it up! What do you mean what you're supposed to do?
They asked him
a question about it.
They asked him the question.
That's
the same thing. All you have to say is, I would love to stay, but we see how in the
That's exactly what he said.
That's all you had to say.
That's exactly what he said.
My thing is this.
No.
But
I'm not going for
when
that.
they ask, but that's what this is what irritates me when these reporters ask this question, and like before the season's over, before the playoffs start, especially when you're a championship team, why are you bringing up somebody's contract? You know they're gonna say all the right.
It's their job. It's their job.
But
it's a job.
It's their job.
No,
it's their job.
No. It's their
job. They gotta get that soundbite, Jess. They gotta get that soundbite. Go ahead.
Future matters to fans, and it does.
No, it matters when the season's over.
No, it matters to me. It matters to me during this season now, because
you're wrong about this, Jesse.
Pending free agency looms over a team. You cannot tell me Kevin Durant's leaving Golden State, then loom over, because he said it himself.
Let me ask you something, bro. So was it important to you that that Clutch Sports came out and said LeBron wants to stay here and end his career in LA, when LeBron was a month ago saying this, and LeBron said, I'm always the cat.
I would say this. I would say this.
He said fuck LeBron. Jesse Burrell's been consistent. He said fuck LeBron when he said that came out.
I would say this. If LeBron doesn't sign a contract extension this offseason, he can suck my dick. I'd say that right now. I'm on a podcast. So that was important. If he doesn't sign a contract extension this offseason, he can suck my dick, because I know what he's doing.
Come on.
Hey, creative control. Make sure you go keep that clip. Remember when Rel said LeBron's never coming on the podcast? He's really never coming on the podcast now.
No, like my thing is really like,
don't play with us.
Like, no, my thing is really like, y'all, like, I guess for me, it's like, it doesn't matter what these guys say during the season, because of course, first and foremost, what are you going to say? Well, contract is, they really talking, I'm trying to negotiate a long-term contract, but these motherfuckers ain't giving me what I want. No, you're not going to say that. You're going to say, well, the contract negotiations ain't going as great as I want to, so maybe I will be on another team. In the midst of doing a fucking championship run, no, you're not going to say any of that. So the problem I have with is, like, you guys are looking for the soundbite question, but honestly, at the end of the day, if we keep saying this is a business, I'm not going to give you anything that's going to really, like, well, he did leak things at the beginning. Now, that being said, yes, Kyrie is staying in New York as a Net, because the only other team that will give him whatever the fuck he wants is the New York Knicks.
And it's the only team that can afford him, unless he wants to go to Orlando or Detroit. Like, he's going to be a Net.
He's not going to go over there.
They're not going to sign and trade him. That's not happening.
But my thing is, so that being said, it is what it is with Kyrie.
Unless you want to bring his crazy ass over here.
You cool with that, huh? All right, so this is so real quick. Before
hold up. Let me get my point off about Kyrie. The only problem I have with people saying, like, Kyrie wins at the end of the day. What did he win? He won not being able to play an entire half of the season.
He won. He won because apparently
he lost out all that money. There is no win here. You
win. He was not. He didn't have to get vaccinated,
and
he didn't have to play a whole season.
Oh, so my God. Oh my God, Kyrie won because he didn't take a shot. Like, no, the fuck.
I'm saying some people, just me and you agreeing, but some people see that as a dub because Andrew Wiggins didn't want to get the shot, and they made him get the shot in order to come with his take. So it's a win for him.
Here's my one thing that really pissed me off. That Kyrie said when Kyrie said that, oh, there's people out there losing their jobs behind this fucking pandemic. Here's the thing, Kyrie. I can't go for 40 tonight, Kyrie. You can. I can't go for 4. I gotta clock in and work for somebody. So my decision to get vaccinated was pretty fucking easy if my job tells me to get vaccinated. And I'm not saying this is a reason for you to get vaccinated as a money as a reason. But when he says shit like this about these people losing jobs behind this decision, yes, Kyrie, you're a dumbass because you're missing money because of what?
It's also viewed. It's one-sided viewed. What about the people that had to do it to keep their job?
Their job. That's what how many people
saying like I'm gonna take women. You're not saying I'm gonna stand up for them in the sense of I'm taking the shot because hey, there's a lot of people that had to keep their job. There's a lot of people that had to take the shot to watch me play basketball.
Oh.
You didn't say anything about those people. So if you want to stand up for a group of people, that's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck what you stood up for or anything. Just don't tell me this is a win because there's no win in this.
No win.
If Kyrie gets COVID today and fucking dies, did the nigga win? No. That's where's the win? So the nigga's still at a very high risk of getting COVID. There is no win in this. Like I don't see where there's a win.
Right.
This nigga could have did whatever he wanted. I don't give a fuck.
I guess long as you can lay 40, I guess that's one of the cures to COVID is laying 40. But I didn't see that. Dr. Fauci didn't tell me that if you lay 50, you didn't get COVID. So,
all right. So real quick, this wasn't part of the hit list, but I know we were limited on time, so I just want to talk about this fast. Tonight, Lakers, Pelicans, biggest game of the season, right? By far, biggest game of the season. Come on, Jess, don't wave it off, Jess. Don't wave it off. Don't wave it off, Jess. What you talking about? It's the biggest game of the season. What are we talking about?
The only game that's the biggest thing right now is gonna be the Oscars tonight. That's the biggest thing.
For the Oscars, Jesse. Anybody watching that shit?
Jess.
Oscars.
Okay, all right. Forget Jesse. Real. Biggest game of the season tonight. Pelicans, Lakers. The Pelicans are the Pelicans. If the Pelicans win, they take that spot where the Lakers sit at the 9th spot. What we thinking? What we thinking?
I'm too nervous to even talk about it. So it just been this season has been just.
Say we stop talking about the Lakers.
One. Well, this season, I'm just gonna say this real quick. This season,
you was just talking about AD. So you want to take shots at AD for his leg? You don't want to talk about the Lakers?
I talked about a player.
Kiss my ass, Jesse.
This season has just been.
Since this nigga's on the Pelicans, he got weak ankles.
Kiss my ass, Jesse.
Oh,
biggest game. Okay. So tonight, biggest game of the season.
This season is just one kicking the dick after another. And if we lose by 20, it wouldn't surprise me. But I just like to watch Braun score a lot of points. And I'm a freak for pain.
Yeah,
I will say this.
I want you to just watch him score a lot of points.
You know what? But here's my thing, though. This is what when old man Vino was going into that mode when he shot 40 times a day. I was cool with that because he had Mim. So I'm cool with this. Nigga, just put up 40.
They still made the playoffs. They still made the playoffs.
And we should have beat the Suns that year.
We didn't have a ninth seed. We didn't have the ninth seed. These niggas can't even get the ninth seed.
But here's the thing. Here's my only caveat. Is that we got niggas like Kendrick Nunn who bumped their knee in preseason.
Who is Kendrick Nunn? Who's Kendrick Nunn? Who is this nigga? I've only seen this nigga with outfits on the bench. Fuck Kendrick Nunn. Anyway.
Kev,
so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move.
Cut Boogie.
I just want
Boogie got hurt and we cut that nigga. Why is Kendrick Nunn still on the team, Kev?
Because he's potentially still
he bumped his knee on the coffee table in preseason, and
but he can stand up on the bench.
Let me get this shit off so we can move on to the next topic. God damn, man. All right. So.
Who the fuck is? I saw a nigga named G something on the goddamn team. Who the fuck is this nigga, man?
So obviously we're recording on Sunday afternoon, so right now we don't know the results of the winner, but we're rooting for the Lakers.
Also, St. Peters, North Carolina. That's really huge for college basketball.
We're rooting for the Lakers.
Is Miami still winning?
They're up.
All right, so we're switching gears to NFL. Okay, so yeah, now okay, we really good. We pressed for time. We got 10 minutes. All right, so I could talk to you about all the trades that happened in the NFL. You know, obviously we all know that Tyreek got traded, Russ got traded, Devontae got traded, Winston got traded, Brady unretired, Rodgers, you know.
Kev.
Let me get my shit off for you. This is my moment right now.
Say all the trades. Go ahead, Kev.
This is my shit right here.
Go ahead.
Real, I need you to look me in my eye right now.
Look him in the eyes.
A healthy Indianapolis Colts is going to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh. No. Oh.
A healthy Indianapolis Colts. Let me tell you why. Mm-hmm. People are throwing dirt. So obviously we required Matty Ice. I'm calling Matty Ice now. He's on my team, so I'm taking Matty Ice. 49-year-old Matty Ice, who was 11th last season in passing yards with a hobbled secondary. Who had one of the best completion ratings in the NFL last season. I think he was somewhere hovering around like 13th. So one of the best completed. I
don't think he's Matty Ice anymore.
He's playing on a team that has the best running back in football. One of the best defensive players in football. One of the best underrated defenses in football.
Can't be best.
One of the teams that have that. Rel gets all of it. Rel talks all of his shit about his Cowboys. Let me go. This is my time.
Go ahead.
We're gonna figure out the T.Y. Hilton situation. I know we're still negotiating. We're gonna figure that shit out.
He ain't coming
if
back.
not, we're gonna figure that shit out.
Because that one trick pony makes a difference.
Can I tell you something? We haven't had a quarterback to throw deep in like 4 years, Drell. You kiss my ass. We haven't had a quarterback that can throw deep. And T.Y. And like I said, T.Y. can only do one thing: throw deep.
Go sign Deshaun Jackson.
You got Michael Pittman.
The Colts. Michael Pittman Jr. is nice.
Can I give you a caveat, Kevin?
We got like 7 minutes, so let me get my shit off real quick. So right now,
can I give you the realistic caveat for everything you said?
We have 2 first-round picks, and then we got our third. We're gonna set up our offensive line. We're gonna draft offensive linemen. Thanks to you guys, I appreciate you guys telling me that there was no quarterback in this draft. Thank God we didn't sign Baker. No disrespect at the time. I was in a tough place.
Better off with Baker.
2 weeks ago, I was talking to you guys, asking, "Hey, bring Baker on." I was like, "Is there a quarterback potentially in the draft?" You guys told me no, but there is offensive linemen. We're gonna get some beefy white boys to protect Matty Ice. And I think the Colts are going to win the Super Bowl. A healthy Indianapolis Colts is going to win the Super Bowl.
Can I give you just a caveat? And I would just be quick, because it don't even make much sense. That Matt Ryan last year threw 12. I have no numbers up, and I can tell you about 12 picks. He threw about 12 picks and about 20.
17, 18 touchdowns. I've been watching film. I've been watching. His arm still looks good. Arm still looks good.
Here's the thing. Matt Ryan's been done for years. He's had generational talent around him for a while, and offense was always the problem. He had how many times is Julio Jones has probably caught, but he probably caught 10 touchdowns one time. He had Calvin Ridley before he started gambling on games. So here's the thing: is that Matt Ryan, to me, in my honest opinion,
he got what's that tight end's name? That's really a wide receiver.
Kyle Pitts.
There we go.
If you look at compared to Carson Wentz last year's numbers, there is absolutely no difference between them.
Yes, there is.
Other than the style of quarterback, Carson Wentz numbers is better. Carson Wentz was 26-6.
Matt Ryan can still throw it deep. The best. Carson. Yeah, I'm saying stop. Yeah, stop doing that. Carson Wentz couldn't throw it deep. He wasn't accurate. You didn't watch the games that I watched, and I don't want. I know, Jesse, you want to talk, but we got like 5 minutes. So I just want to say this: our offense is going to be built based off our running game.
Yeah.
All we need. We're not asking Matt Ryan to be Matty Ice and throw it 30 times a game. We're asking him to throw 20 passes a game, mostly deep balls set up here. We're gonna be fine. I'm being a little facetious about it. Best win the Super Bowl, but we're gonna be a damn good AFC team, and I expect us to at least have a bye.
All right, man. Look, I'll just.
It's only one buy. You ain't getting it.
I'm gonna put it this way. We get it. Y'all don't want the Buffalo Bills to win a Super Bowl.
Right? We don't.
Everybody making all these moves.
To be honest, that's my pick in the AFC right now.
Everybody got scared. Everybody saw what happened. Everybody saw what happened.
Yeah, y'all lost. Y'all lost. Y'all lost.
No. I would say, if I'm being 100% honest, the Buffalo Bills, to me, and Von Miller, they're the best team in the AFC. Von Miller is a one trick pony. I mean, but what he does it well. So,
yeah,
and that's all that defense.
Yeah, we need him just to get sacks.
Get sacks, because the Buffalo Bills defense is great. Everything secondary, Josh Allen. They need to draft a running back, but I think the Buffalo Bills are the best team in.
We need a let me talk to McKissick for a second.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Why would you go back to a team that ain't gonna do shit, but you for the same contract? I mean, not even get paid.
Used to be in there. And nobody. I mean, I was with you, Jesse. Other than Griselda, ain't really shit in Buffalo. So
we build it.
All right, so
we're gonna. I don't want to go to Buffalo unless I'm kicking it with Griselda.
Jess, I want your opinion on this. So, all right, so we're done with NFL real quick. It's been a month, so spoiler alert. We saved it to the end of the pod. I don't care. Spoiler alert at the end. Batman. Went to go see it. Real went to go see it when it first came out. I had to wait 3 weeks to go see it because I had prior engagements. Couldn't be able to see it.
I waited a week.
You waited a week. I think Real saw it the week it came out. The weekend it came out. I had to wait like 3 weeks to go see it.
I've seen it twice. I've seen it twice now.
Seen it twice. All right. Rail and I'm gonna talk about my critiques, but I want Jesse to say his because he's the actor, he's the experienced one. He's Rail and Rail gave it a 9, I gave it 8.5. Jesse gave it before I had to ask him twice, gave it a 7. Jesse, why'd you give it a 7? What's wrong with the movie? Nah, nigga, you said 7. What's the issue with the movie? What's the issues with the movie?
Okay, see, this is the problem.
And your quickest way of describing this movie, because we press for time.
Here's the problem. You guys think a 7.5 is bad. If you look on IMDb, the metric score is a 7.5. It is a 70. It is not anything higher than that. Look, is it beautifully shot? Yes. Is the score amazing? Yes. Is some of the acting great? Yes. Now, what am I missing here? First and foremost, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, fucking amazing, beautiful work. I forgot he was in the movie. That's how fucking good he was.
There's an HBO Max show coming.
Okay. Robert Pattinson. Okay, as Batman. I didn't fuck with his Bruce Wayne.
That's my only critique. The worst Bruce Wayne ever, by far.
I wish we had more time.
Worst Bruce Wayne.
Zoe Kravitz surprised me. I did not expect anything, and that's probably why she surprised me. I thought that was a great rendition of Catwoman, especially compared to the one that was in Dark Knight Rises. Other than that, first and foremost, too many false endings. Second of all, how many times?
It's a 3-hour fucking movie, Jesse.
Cut the false endings. It's not a 3-hour movie. Come on.
No, I needed. You saw a different one. I needed every piece of that 3 hours, Jesse. What the fuck are you talking? I needed every piece of that 3 hours.
You needed.
I needed every piece of that.
Okay, you needed that motorcycle ride.
Yeah, why was that motorcycle ride even a thing? It felt like Vin Diesel and Paul Walker at the end of fucking Fast and the Furious 7. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I expected to see you again.
Kev, when should the movie have ended? I asked everybody this question. When should the movie have ended?
When the last shot should have been him lifting whatever hurt person came out of the stadium and he lifted it to the helicopter.
Walking the flare.
That should have been it. That should have been it.
That's the end. Boom.
All right, wait. We gotta go. We gotta go. All right, thank you guys for listening for those
Batman
episodes.
And Catwoman had no fucking chemistry. Zoe was giving them everything.
That's low-key true. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Check us out on our YouTube. Check us out on our socials. We'll be posting clips and stuff.
But it's a good movie. It's not rewatchable. It's not.
Oh my god! All right, we're those millennials, and Jesse strong ass opinion about Batman, and we're
Raw
out.
has